My name is Jill. I am one of the fitness coordinators here. I'm also the fitness supervisor. So we are going to go through a seated yoga class today. So we're going to be focusing our breath. We're going to be focusing on nice stretching and big dynamic movements. And at the end, we're going to focus on just relaxation. And hopefully at the end of the class, you feel fantastic. All right, so all you're going to need is a chair, and I wanted to make sure my chair was behind me, and a nice, good attitude. Here we go. Take a nice inhale in your nose, breathing nice and deep. Exhale out your lips. Let's add some arms. Inhale those arms up. Bring those palms together. And then exhale, heart center. Inhale those arms up, breathing nice and deep, bringing the palms together, looking up towards those hands, coming down, heart center, drawing those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale up, you can add a little lean forward, bringing in the good of the day. Exhale out that negativity. Now we're going to turn our fingers forward and round out our middle, look down towards our legs, and then exhale out, heart center. You know that heart center. Those hands right in the center. Push those fingertips forward, look down, pull your belly button back, stretch that spine, and exhale, heart center. Draw the navel in, do that one more time. Push it back, drop the head, stretch, 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 and exhale, heart center. We're going to put those two movements again. Big inhale up, looking up, reaching up, exhaling to heart center. Inhale, point those fingers forward, push that belly button back, look towards the floor, exhale, heart center. Do that again. Inhale those arms up and around, reach up tall, look up tall, exhale, heart center. Inhale, push those fingertips forward, round out that spine, looking down, exhale, heart center. All right, we know the movement. We're going to do that again. We're just focusing on breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, round, 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 and exhale. Put that left hand on the left thigh. Take that right arm over and reach. Inhale. Exhale, pull that elbow down. Inhale, right arm nice and long, reaching to the left. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, bring that right arm over, reaching, and then look up towards the ceiling if you can. Draw your shoulders down, keep breathing. Engage those glutes a little bit, press those toes into the floor, having a nice foundation. Inhale back to center. Right hand on that right thigh. Left arm reaches over. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. You can take that gaze up if you're ready. Exhale. Looking up towards the sky. Yeah, we're going to pretend that's the sky. That's prettier than the ceiling tiles. And down. One more. We're going to hold this one up. Reach that left arm nice and straight. Look up towards the sky. Draw the shoulders down. Tighten the glutes and the legs. Nice and strong. Inhale back to center. Exhale, roll those shoulders. Beautiful. Lean that right arm over. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Now your left arm over. Alternating one side at a time. If you can, add that gaze up to the ceiling. Breathing big. You're doing great. Keep it up. Last one here. Inhale those hands, heart center. Press those legs together, squeezing those thighs together. Exhale, push your right arm out to the right. Inhale, press those hands together, squeeze those thighs together. Push that left arm out to the left. Inhale, press those hands together. Exhale, step out and press out. Inhale, heart center, press everything together. Palms, thighs. Exhale, push out. Now let's add the gaze. Inhale, press everything together strong. Exhale, look towards those right fingers. Inhale, press everything together. Exhale, look towards those left fingers. Inhale, press everything together. Push away. Inhale, to the left, push away. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop those hands. We're gonna do that all from the top. You know this. Inhale those arms up. Bring those palms together. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, push those fingertips forward, rounding out that spine. Exhale, heart center. Do that again. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. We're gonna do everything twice. Inhale, round, round, round that spine. Tuck those hips under. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, reach your right arm, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale to center. Left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale to center. Right arm. Breathing strong. Left arm looking up if you can. If that feels good, if it doesn't, don't do it. Inhale, press everything together. Exhale, step out to the right. Push that arm out, look out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, push out, look out. Inhale, squeeze together. Exhale, push. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the hands. Exhale, push. Inhale, back to center. Exhale into mountain pose. Bring those palms forward. Draw those shoulders down. Tighten up your tummy muscles. Squeeze your glute muscles. Press your feet strong on the floor. Lift the chin. Breathe. Relax those arms. Step your right foot out a little wider and your left foot out a little wider. Inhale your arms up. And now we're going to fold over. So fold over your legs. Hands going towards the floor. Hang over the legs. Pull the belly button in and roll yourself up to a stand. Roll your shoulders back. Let's try that again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Forward fold all the way over your legs. Let yourself just hang right there and press those feet in the floor. Pull that belly up and roll yourself all the way up to a seat. Good. Let's add the breath if we aren't already. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold over, opening those arms. Inhale, hang over the legs. Exhale, push yourself and roll yourself all the way to seat. 2 more like that. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, open those arms and come all the way over your legs. Inhale, hang right here. Exhale, roll up through your spine. And we have 1 more time. Here we go. Make it good. Inhale up. Exhale. Swan dive. Open that chest all the way over. Hang over those legs. Push your belly button in and roll yourself all the way up. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Walk your feet together. Extend your right leg out. Make sure you're feeling good on your chair, okay? So if you need to readjust, readjust. Right leg is out, extended long, toe up to the ceiling. We are gonna lean forward, putting our left elbow on our left thigh. Right hand on the outside of the ankle. We are gonna rotate and open. Here we go. Big inhale, open, looking at the right fingers. Exhale, closing down towards the ankle. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Then we're gonna hold. Inhale. Big rotation. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, lower. All right, this next time we're gonna hold that nice rotation. Inhale, drop those shoulders away from your ears. Look towards your right fingers. Pull your right shoulder back. Straighten your right leg a little bit more. Keep breathing. Look at those right fingers. Look at them. You're doing great. 1 more breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Drag that right foot up in that right arm. Roll those shoulders. Let's do the other side. Inhale, extend that left leg out nice and strong. Make sure you're feeling comfortable on your chair. Left toe pointing up in the air. Right elbow on the right thigh, right there. Left hand by the left ankle or shin. Inhale, open. Looking at the left fingers. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Look, 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 look. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. That was our last one. Now this is the one where we're gonna open and hold it right here. Open, pull that left shoulder back, drop your shoulders away from your ears, extend that left leg nice and straight. Right arm nice and straight and pulling back. Listen to your body, keep breathing. Inhaling, exhaling. We're working right here. This is work right here. Inhale and exhale back to center. Beautiful. Drag that left leg up. Beautiful. We're going to do those last 2 1 more time. So right leg a little wider, left leg a little wider. Feel good on your chair. Inhale those arms up. Exhale. Fold over, all the way over. Hang and reach towards the ground. And exhale, pull yourself up all the way to a seated position. Roll those shoulders back. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive all the way over your legs. Inhale, hang over right here. Exhale, roll up through your spine. Roll those shoulders all the way back. Walk those feet in. Inhale, lift that right leg and straighten it out. Make sure you're feeling good on your chair. Exhale, open to the right. Left elbow on the thigh. Hold right there, shoulders down. Keep rotating. Try to straighten that right knee just a little more. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Feel the rotation through the shoulder. Do what feels good for you, okay? Yeah? Listen to your body. We aren't going to look the same, and that's okay. Inhale back to center. Sit up nice and tall. Reach that left leg out in front of you, nice and straight. Lean forward. Put that right arm, elbow on the thigh. Open to the left. Looking towards the left fingers. Our left leg is straight. Yeah, you knew it. The left leg's nice and straight. Left arm straight. And we're looking back if we can. Shoulders away from those ears. Big stretch right there. Inhale back to center. Sit up tall. Point your thumbs towards me. Sitting tall. Swing those hands 3 times. 2 times. Last time. Hold them up there. Now tighten your tummy muscles. Squeeze your glute. Press your feet in the floor. Lean forward into our chair pose. Reaching those arms. Pushing those feet into the ground. Tucking that tailbone in. Pulling those abs in tight. We got this. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale those hands together. Exhale, heart center. You know this move. Now keep those thumbs right at the chest. Take your right elbow and rotate to the right. Exhale back to center. Rotate to the left. Exhale back to center. Sit up tall. Exhale those arms down. Swing those arms again. Here we go. 3, we got it. 2, 1 more. Hold them up. And now tuck that belly in. Squeeze those glutes. And lean forward. Press those feet strong on the floor. Reach those arms away. Pull that belly in. You got it. You're doing great. I'm watching you. Inhale those hands together. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, twist to the right. This time we're going to open our arms. So your left arm is going to be on the outside of that right thigh. Right arm opening. Inhale, heart center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Opening the arms. Right hand outside that thigh. Twist. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, heart center. Exhale, open and twist. Inhale, heart center. Exhale, open and twist. 1 more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that belly tight. If your lower back's getting tired, come to a seated position, but suck in those abs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, heart center. Push those feet in the floor. Exhale. Bring yourself up. Use those core muscles. We're going to go through our warrior series right now. So we're going to take our right leg, walk it out. Make sure you're sitting towards the front of your chair. Take your right knee and push out so your right knee aligns with the middle of your foot. Okay, push that right knee out, shoulders down. Press those hands together. Inhale, exhale, press them out. Drop those shoulders down, palms facing the floor. Look over your right fingers. Warrior number 2. Keep breathing. Strong, strong arms. Strong glutes. Squeeze those glutes. Inhale, we're going to come into our triangle pose. So right elbow, forearm is going to find that right thigh. Left arm is going to reach up. We're looking up towards those left fingers. You have an option to straighten your right arm and push that right knee back. So we're looking up or straight ahead, whatever feels best to you. This is called triangle pose. We want to feel our core in here holding us up, and we want to feel that inner thigh stretching and strengthening. Inhale, reach that left arm up even higher, and we're going to come into a reverse warrior. Right arm's going to come up, left hand, elbow is going to find that left thigh, and we are leaning and opening right here, reaching that arm. Looking up if we can, squeeze your glutes underneath you. Press your breath into your side rib. Take a nice big inhale, open and close. Do it again, inhale and close. 1 more time, inhale and close. Inhale, center, hands, heart center. Okay, my left leg got a little bit crazy, so I'm going to turn it right in front. So my left hip and knee are in line. My right knee's out. We're going to do that warrior series on this side 1 more time. Hands, heart center, pushing that right knee out. Inhale. Exhale, press out. Nice straight arms. Blade fingers. Look to the right. Push that right knee back. Keep breathing. Squeeze those glutes. They might be in a chair, but you can still squeeze them. Inhale. Tilt, tilt, tilt into our triangle. Elbow on the thigh or straight arm. Look up. Keep breathing. Reach up. Hold yourself up with your center. Use that center. Keep breathing. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Windmill all the way to the other side. Left elbow on that left thigh. Right arm up. Keep breathing. Pressing into that side rib. Keep pushing that right knee out. Inhale yourself up. Exhale, walk those feet in. Give your feet a little bit of a break. Rock out your shoulders. Just shake everything out. And we're going to come into some nice circles of the arms. So legs nice and wide. We're gonna cross our arms, right arm on top, left arm underneath. That is gonna help us. So we are gonna go ahead and brush the ground, pushing those knees out. Right arm on top, left arm on bottom. We're gonna lift up and then open those eyes, arms to the sky. Good. Inhale, brush the floor. Exhale. Here, hold on. I'm gonna fix my pants real quick. Pants fix. Exhale, open. Good. Inhale, brush the floor. Exhale, open. Look up, arch back, squeeze and open big. Do what feels good to you. Inhale. Exhale. Now there's going to be a change. I'm warning you right here. Inhale, bring those arms, cross them over. Sit up right there. Now bend your elbows so the back of your palms come together. If that doesn't feel good, straighten the right arm out, okay? Now, pull and get that nice stretch in the shoulder. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, drive your elbows into your tummy. Looking down towards the floor, pushing both knees out nice and wide. Pull those shoulder blades apart. So your right arm could be straight or it could be bent. Here. Press your breath into your shoulder blades, pulling them apart with your inhale. Exhaling all that tension out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, sit up. Inhale, unwind those arms, and then let those wrists roll down. Just like a waterfall there. Yeah, nice. Okay, we're going to do all that on the other side. Just take a couple seconds to breathe. You can even close your eyes, recenter yourself, and we're going to do those warriors on the other side. So let's take our right leg and bring it straight in front of our right hip. Left leg, I'm going to readjust on the chair. You can readjust on that chair as much as you need. We're going to take that left leg, pointing that left toe out to the side, pushing that knee back. So when we look down, our knees in line with the middle of our foot. Inhale, hands, heart center. Exhale, push them out. Rotate those palms down, shoulders down. Look over those left fingers. Keep pushing that knee out. Keep tightening up those tummy muscles and those glutes. Inhale. Exhale, tilt. Left elbow on the thigh or straight. You can pick either one. Reach that right arm up as high as you can. Look towards your right fingers. Feel that lengthening in the side rib. Feel that strengthening in the core. Remember, you can open up that arm. You're still breathing, right? Even if you don't inhale when I say inhale or exhale when I say exhale, just try to keep breathing. Now we're going to go in that reverse warrior. Right arm is going to come to that right thigh. Left arm is going to reach up and over. Big side bend right there. Press your breath into the side rib, opening up space between each rib. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath. And exhale. Inhale your hands, heart center. We're going to do that one more time. Push that left knee out. Exhale. Drive those arms out. Nice blade fingers. Look over your fingers. Push that knee out. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze those thighs. Inhale, tilt to the left. Left elbow on thigh or straight with that hand on the inside. Right arm reaching up. Feeling that core. Pulling us up and holding us up. We're still breathing, yeah? Woo! We're doing great, you guys. We're doing great. Inhale. Reach that arm up. Exhale, windmill. Right arm on that right thigh. Left arm reaching up high and over. Now we're pressing the breath into side ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Look up to the sky if you can. There's beautiful white fluffy clouds. We have beautiful clouds in this area of the nation. Inhale back to center. Exhale, walk those feet in. And then just give everything a little wiggle, not be too tense, okay? We got that cross on the other side, so we're gonna put that left leg out,
right leg out, and drive those knees out. So right now, we should feel those thighs working in those glutes. We're gonna have the left arm on top and right arm on bottom. Okay, here we go. Push those knees out and brush the floor. Inhale, exhale, open those arms, big opening. Inhale to the floor. Exhale to the sun. Well, it could be the moon too. I guess it depends what time you're doing class. Inhale, cross those arms and then open up wide, wide, wide. Feel those shoulders. We're trying to get all that crunchiness out of those shoulders. Make sure you're listening to your body. Do what you can. This is our last one. Now this next one, we're gonna hold that cross. So right here, hold that cross, then roll yourself up, bend both your arms, and bring the back of your knuckles towards each other. Or we are gonna have that left arm straight. So here, option number one, option number two. Inhale, exhale, pull those elbows in, let your head drop down, let yourself droop. Remember, you can have that arm straight or bent. And now push your breath between your shoulder blades. Inhale, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Exhale, relaxing. Inhale, pull them apart. Exhale, relaxing. Inhale, pull them apart. Exhale, relax. Inhale, pull them apart. All right, we're gonna sit up on this next inhale. So inhale, sit on up. Exhale, open up those arms and then just cascade those wrists down, 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 down. Ah, whew, should feel like we've been working, yeah? Go ahead and walk those feet in, nice and slow. We're gonna work on those hips, okay? So we're gonna take that right ankle and cross at that right ankle over the left, letting our right knee fall forward. Or if you have the flexibility, put your ankle on your knee. Hands heart center or on your thighs. This is gonna be more supported of the flexion. So if you have any back problems, hands here might be your best bet. If you wanna go for a little bit more core strengthening, hands heart center. Inhale, exhale. Lean forward and push your right knee down towards the floor. I'm watching you. Keep on breathing. Inhale. Exhale. We're coming to the end of the class. We're going to be doing some big stretches. Inhale, sit back up. Now you're gonna have three options right here. You can keep your leg right here, okay? We're gonna grab above and below the knee and pulling it to the left shoulder here and twist. If that feels like a little too much for you, go ahead and you can put that ankle over the knee and twist, or both feet on the floor and twist, okay? So option number one, both feet on the floor, twisting. Okay, option number two is that ankle on knee, grabbing onto the knee, pulling it towards the left shoulder, shoulders down and twisting, or you can do a crisscross here and twist here, okay? So hopefully you pick the option you want, okay? So I want you to drop those shoulders down, look behind you, and take a nice inhale. As you release that exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Maybe you're gonna pull your knee in a little closer. Maybe you're gonna sit a little taller. Keep on twisting there. If you want a deeper stretch, take that leg that's on the ground, it's your left leg, and push it into your right ankle there. And that will give you a little deeper of a stretch. Keep on breathing. Last one. All right, inhale back to center. Put both feet on the floor. We're gonna stretch our neck. So we're gonna put that right ear towards the right shoulder, just letting it fall right there. And you can take your right hand and put it on the side of your head. That's gonna give it a little more stretch. So if that doesn't feel good, don't do it. We're stretching right along the left side of the neck. Draw your shoulder down. I even like to take my left hand and grab under my thigh to keep it down. Take a few nice cleansing breaths. Now turn your chin towards your right armpit here. Tuck it in, and then make your hand come on the back of your head. And now look down towards the floor. Now we should feel this more in the back of the neck here. Keep breathing. Inhale, release those arms and come back to center. Roll those shoulders a few times, just nice and easy. All right, we're gonna do those 3 postures on the left side now. So left ankle crossing over the right, or left ankle on the right. Hands on thighs or heart center, shoulders in pockets, belly tight. Inhale, exhale, lean forward and push that left knee down to the ground. If you want to release the heart center, you can always use your hand to press it down a little more, or your elbows, whatever feels good. Want to work on that core strength a little more? Hands, heart center. Keep on breathing. All right, we're going to come into that nice deep stretch. So inhale yourself up. Exhale, put both feet on the floor. Option number 1, both feet on the floor, twist. Option number 2, you're going to put that ankle on the knee just like you did and pull that knee to the right shoulder and twist. Or cross your legs and twist. Okay? So you pick which one you like. Here we go. Big inhale. Exhale, twist. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Look towards the back of your space there. Keep on breathing. Push that right leg, the one on the floor, into your left ankle there. That will give you a deep stretch in your glute. Remember at the beginning of class, I told you we were going to go through some deep breathing, some stretching and strengthening, and now we're coming to the end of the class. Come back to center, and we're going to be doing some relaxation. Let's stretch our neck. So both feet on the floor. Let that left ear float down towards, left ear towards your left shoulder there. Left hand can come on the side of the head and give it a little weight. Right shoulder down. I even like to take that right hand and bring it under my thigh to keep that shoulder from coming up. Getting a nice stretch in here. Feels like too much. Make it lighter. You want it a little heavier? Let that hand be a little heavier. Keep breathing. This is fun, right? Feels so good. Go ahead and tuck your chin and look towards your left armpit there. Looking towards the armpit, hand is now on the back of the head, and let your head fall down. Feel the stretch come on the side of this side here, but it's more towards the back now. Keep breathing. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, release your hand and come back up. We're going to tuck the chin in, looking down. Now, if you want to interlock your fingers, you can put them at the base of your head and then let your elbows hang towards the floor, stretching the back of that neck. Again, all of this should feel good. If it doesn't feel good, release the hands. All right, sit up tall. Now, for the remainder of the class, I want you to keep breathing. Don't hold your breath, but I want you not to worry about big breath. Just let it be a little more easy and natural, okay? Now, I'm going to scoot myself more towards the front of the chair. I'm going to roll back, and now my shoulders and back are resting against the chair. I'm gonna reach both legs out in front of me, really pushing my toes down towards the floor, stretching the tops of those feet. Take a nice breath, and we're gonna grab onto that right leg, grab underneath your knee or on top, whatever feels best for your knee, and then hug that knee into your chest. Readjust on the chair as you need it. Reach that left leg out, toes on the floor. Pull that right knee in. Drop those shoulders down. Keep breathing, easy breath. Pull that right knee in a little more. Exhale, push that right leg straight out in front of you. You can grab underneath it or let go and balance there. And let it drop down. Reaching that right leg out in front of you. Bring that left knee into the chest. Hug it in nice and tight up against the chest. Drop those shoulders. Reach that right leg out. We want to feel a stretch in the front of that thigh there. We also want to feel this leg stretching. Good work. Inhale, exhale. Push that left leg nice and straight out in front of you. You can grab onto it or you can let go. Hold it and hover. Tighten those tummy muscles. Feel those legs working and lower it down. Very good. We're going to relax in the chair. So we want to feel where we're comfortable. So readjust to be where you're comfortable, okay? I want you to go ahead and lift both your toes off the floor. We're going to tighten up the muscles in our body, okay? And then we're going to put those toes down and now lift your heels and feel those calves working. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze into your thighs. Pull your tummy tight. Tighten up in your shoulders. Make tight fists. Make everything in your body feel really tight and rigid. And now we're going to release that tension with our breath. I know I said relaxed breath, but right now we're going to do a big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to take that tension out of our legs, our glutes, our belly, our arms, and our shoulders. We're going to relax in our face. So if you need to, you can kind of give your face a little massage. Open your mouth in a wide yawn. I know that seems a little silly, but it helps us relax in our jaw. Now we should feel comfortable in the chair. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable, so I'm just going to readjust myself so I feel good. And I want you to just put your hands where they feel comfortable. I like them on my belly, but yours could be wherever you like. And let your eyes close and soften. Again, move any way that makes you feel more comfortable in the chair. Now I want you to think about all those places we opened today with rotations and stretching and dynamic movements. And we're going to let that blood flow freely and nourish those spots that we opened. We're going to let our breath be just nice and natural. And now one of the hardest things to do is to release our mind. So I want you to release those thoughts like, how long is she going to make me sit here? Not too long. How long? What do I have to do after this? I want you to let those thoughts creep out of your mind and float out of your space. And if they're important, you'll just catch them after we're done. And just let yourself melt down into the chair. Nice and relaxed and quiet. Okay, take a nice inhale. As you exhale, open and close your fingers, tap your toes, blink your eyes open. Inhale, grab onto the sides of the chair, and exhale, pull yourself up to a nice tall seat. Learning how to release that tension and stress is going to be so beneficial for your health. Stress causes so many health problems, so I hope that you're able to take that moment and just be quiet and release. But that takes a lot of practice, I want to tell you. So if you didn't feel very successful today, it's okay. It took me like 15 years and I still get distracted by thoughts and things in my spaces. And so don't worry, let go, forgive yourself, give yourself grace. If it wasn't perfect today, it won't ever be perfect. We're just progressing. So we're gonna finish with how we started. So a big inhale up, connecting those fingers together, exhaling heart center. Have a blessed day. I hope you find something to be grateful for today. I'm grateful that you joined me in this seated yoga class. See you next time.